Welcome. Hello, everyone. This is Chase OG Talk Channel for another episode, another journey. And today, I really wanted to just, reach out to you guys and, because we see a lot of things going on in the world right now, right? And it's really important to not get caught up in the distractions, right? We see what's going on in the world. We see what's going on in LA currently. It's June. Forgot today's date. Jeez. It was June 9th, Monday. And you're going to see a lot of disturbing images. I saw a lot of disturbing things yesterday that I had to unplug from. What I generally do is I don't really watch the news a lot. I do catch things on different feeds, but I try to stay away from it. I think what we are seeing in real time, what happens when people have had enough, right? And I won't even get into the politics of it because it's not a political channel. People can feel how they want to feel. I won't give an opinion on that. However, we are seeing this split play out in real time, and follow me here. This is a time where if you're ever gonna do it, it's now. The time is now. We don't have time to waste anymore. Whatever you feel internally that you've always wanted to do, that you feel guided on. Because see, one thing I try to let people realize is every one of us has a purpose here. And a lot of us are now starting to pick up on the fact, like, you can do it. You can do whatever you set your heart to, but usually fear, lack of finances, lack of support, but generally fear stops us in our tracks. Or maybe you failed before at something and you're scared to try it again. I would tell you in my personal life, I failed many times at many different things. Because I'm a person that I dream big, and a lot of factors go into your success or your failure. But I don't think any experience where you go out on your own and start your own thing, I don't think that could ever be a failure, whether it worked out or not, because it shows that you have the courage to break out on your own. You have to be very careful about the people around you because they will discourage you and try to tell you that you can't do it, or give you all these obstacles, or just not give you the push that you need. But you don't really need nobody to push you. You just gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in yourself. And deep down, whatever it is that you want to do, if it lines up in regards to helping others and uplifting the community, because I believe I think before it was about making money, and we all had to scramble around and try to make as much money as we can. But a new era is upon us, and your creativity, your authenticity of who you are will make you successful in whatever you decide to do. What I'm telling you, Chase, I'm talking to you. If you're hearing my voice right now, it's time to get active. No more waiting. Because we need everybody. And, I'm not telling people to just do whatever, but I'm saying if you got something deep in you that you've always wanted to do, baby, now is the time. The move, I just think that with so many things that are transitioning now, we don't know what the world's going to look like this time next year. And I think it's important that, we start getting away from the distractions and really focusing on what you want to do with the rest of your life. But I would just make a suggestion that it should be in service of other people in some way. Doing things just to make money, just to be financially secure. I mean, yes, we all want that as well and pursue whatever dream, but whatever feels good in here, don't think about the possible financial things that may come of it. So, now is the time, and I'm letting you know that you can do it. Deep down, you know you can do it. You just haven't had the support, or maybe you just didn't have anybody to push you and you kind of put it to the back burner. But, we're all friends, right? This is a safe space as I talk to you through this device. It's time. It's time. We all have analysis paralysis, right? But I'm finding that people who really, really, really just... All right, so like the other day, right? I was watching an interview with Rick Rubin, the music producer and all of that. And he was talking about how, when he makes his art and everything, and he's producing something, he doesn't really go over it too much. He just kind of does it in the way that he wants to do it, and he feels good about it, and he puts it out, and then he's on to the next thing. And I think we just self-analyze things so much that we stop ourselves because we're too busy worried about what other people are going to think about what we're doing. But this is your life, and you can do it. You know you can do it too. It's time to unbuckle the seatbelt, Get out the car, baby. Get out the car, and it's time to go. Like, you've been rolling around thinking about these ideas, and now I believe that we're being pushed to serve, and whatever that might mean for you. But I just want to encourage you. 2 things that we want to do from now on, I believe that'll make a lot of people that listen to this kind of content happier. If happy is really a thing. I think you want to be fulfilled, maybe not happy, because nobody gets to be happy all the time. Life gonna happen, and you're gonna have times where, you're gonna be really up and really down. That's just part of life, but go for it. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? You probably had these dreams for a long time and people didn't support you, or maybe you jumped in fast and didn't know everything, and you just went for it. I mean, but there's nothing wrong with that. And anybody who ever criticizes you for being creative, just look at what they're creating. They're probably creating a lot of negative chaos in their life, because if you're not supportive, then what are you doing? But outside of that, don't let nobody talk you out of anything, man. We all have individual things that we're good at. And if you've gotten that gift from the Creator, why are you not creating? Right? I'm guilty of it too. I'm just making it a point now to be like, you know what? I want to help people. That's all I want to do now. I find myself in a different light now. Like, I don't really care about the things of this world in that way, the worldly things. Like I used to. I used to be a very worldly person, a big partier. You see me out everywhere, if he was in Jersey, But point being, it's time, y'all. And we can do this. We can do this. Don't have any fear about how it comes out, all of that stuff. Just follow your heart. That's where we are headed. This world is going to be drastically different in 5 years. And the beauty, I believe, that we're going to see in this world, and I'm hoping, I really do hope I'm right on this, but I just get a sense that with everything happening, that we're going to be pleasantly surprised at the new things that are coming our way that's going to be more focused on unity and community. Don't fear orbs in the sky. Don't fear those things. There's a reason why people are, there's always been this narrative that, aliens, this, that, and the third, they're going to blow, they made movies like Independence Day where they, blew up New York and all of that stuff. And don't believe all that stuff, man. There's a whole galaxy of wonders out there that human beings have no idea about, that I don't have any idea about, that I haven't seen in this realm so far. But I think that we have been so brainwashed by the rulers who want to control the world and don't want you to have a voice and want you to live in fear, that we're so afraid of everything. But life doesn't get better until you open your heart. When you get it all in there and get all that nasty stuff out, that's where the key is. It's always in here. Find that love space. One of the things I do before I leave every day, you don't have to do this, but it's just something that I've always picked up is, I say a prayer before I leave. After I start my car, I say a quick prayer. And I always say, God, let me be a blessing to someone today. Let me touch someone's heart. Let me make a difference today. Let me be a blessing to someone. Find me someone that needs help, putting groceries in the car, or an older lady who might need something, or, a disabled person that might need. Help me find somebody that I can be a blessing to. So, that energy carries on to them, and then maybe they'll be nice to somebody that maybe they wouldn't have been nice to that day. It takes all of us, every one of us. This is how we turn things around with unity, and that's what it's all about. They don't want us to unite. That's why, a couple of weeks ago, somebody wrote a racial slur on my steps. That really happened. But I didn't trip. I let, people handle it, whatever. But no, I'm not pressing charges. I'm not doing such a thing, because love is better. Forgiveness is better. The person that did that and the family that did that, I'm aware. But you send a bigger message with forgiveness, because calling me, writing some kind of stuff with the N-word in it, that don't bother me. I don't allow disrespect, but, the proper people were notified, and, things are being taken care of that way. But, my point being is, that takes a different level of hate to do that in 2025. And that's just a lost soul that don't realize that, yeah, I'm a black man. Yeah, my skin is darker. And, if you want to have that kind of hatred in your heart towards me, that's fine. I'm still just going to give you love back. Because me physically doing something to you, that just lowers me. Like, I don't need to do all that. It's about love and peace, and it's from a real, genuine place. And that's the movement that we're all going towards. This world's going to be totally different, but we got to hang on, because the dark people out there, they're not going to go quietly. And they've been trying to blow the world up for a minute. Just know that. Just know that nuclear plants have been, you know, they've been itching to hit buttons, and things have been thwarting their plans. I'll say that. But they're not going to go quietly. So the best thing you can do to protect yourself is stay away from the noise as best you can. Be informed, but don't let it engulf you, because in just watching, I watched like 5 minutes of a live stream of downtown LA, and it's like, man, the Creator did not put us down here to do this. But things will be ironed out soon, because this is the end. It's the end of the way things were. And it's a 5D movement where hate ain't going to be able to resonate much longer. So they grasping at everything they can. Protect yourself. You'll watch old people try to get back and da-da-da-da-da, and they'll try to weasel their way back in. You just be careful. Protect your energy. But yeah, kid gloves are off. And you got this. Just stay focused, and we'll do it together. I love you all. Me. Thank you.